Hi, this is Amy Lewis with SolidFire, and I'm here with Kerry. Kerry, can you introduce yourself?
Hi Amy, yes, Kerry Partridge. I work for Cisco and I look after our software business in EMEA.
Excellent. So we're here at Cisco Live, and my understanding is you work with the software division, as you're saying. Can you talk to us a little bit about what's going on, how that's going? Just give us a little highlight.
Sure, so I think Cisco is really well known as a hardware business, and what we're doing right now is trying to gently separate our software business away from our hardware business, really so that we can protect our customers' long-term investment in what they're doing, and we're seeing a number of industry trends that are beginning to drive that.
So how does that work in terms of, I know we're definitely trending that way. When you have conversations with customers, what kind of a transition is that like?
Okay, so let me give you a real-life example. So I think most people are familiar with software-defined networking. So within that, what they're trying to do is to separate the actual physical data plane away from the management plane. So internally within Cisco, we have a number of programs running. The most well-known is called CiscoOne, where we're beginning to logically group all of our software into certain suites and hold those separate from the hardware. So the customer can run a very, very separate life cycle on their hardware away from how they run and manage their software to protect their long-term investment and also to give them innovation moving forward.
No, that's great. So what kind of feedback have you been getting from customers here? I know it's been a very busy show, a lot of activity.
Really, really good response. I think people are looking at their overall integrated architecture, so I see that with kind of your business as to how people, customers aren't looking at just building a compute platform. They want compute management as well as the storage integrated in. They also want to be able to manage those components as easily and as quickly as possible, and increasingly that's driven by software, so software-defined storage, software-defined networking, and a general kind of neutral compute tier. So we're seeing customers wanting Cisco and our partners to bring all those together, but more importantly, give them life cycle, give them cloud capability, and protect their long-term investment.
I'm always impressed at the speed. It seems like SDN and a lot of those conversations started 2 minutes ago, and yet now here we are, and it's a foregone conclusion. Has that been your observation as well, how quickly?
It is. It was actually at this point last year where we released CiscoOne. And when we had a couple of customer sessions over the last few days, it actually felt like about 3 or 4 years ago that we released it, not just 12 months. And it's interesting how the marketplace evolves and how customers are saying, well, look, we want to do this. If you look at the traditional hardware life cycle, you're looking at 8 years. If we were to overlay software in that and transitioned our software over an 8-year or 5-year life cycle, customers just won't accept it. They're looking at transitioning their business over days, weeks, or even months. So years seems like a lifetime away from them. So a lot of what we're talking about with the customers is driving their innovation and giving them the innovation cycles they want. So it's kind of pretty cool, and customers are really receptive.
Very cool. So if there's one thing that you would recommend as a visitor to Berlin, what's one thing that you think somebody should do here?
One thing they should do here, aside from seeing the fabulous city, I guess it's going to speak to all the different partners that are here. Cisco has a great core in many of the things that they do around networking, compute, what we're now doing with software. But that becomes 10 times more powerful when you begin to work with the partners, and I'd really encourage everyone to go and talk to all the different partners across all the different spheres. They really, really add to the overall solutions and the business benefits that we bring to them.
I love that. Thank you so much, Kerry. Thanks for being on the show. And we'll see you next time on PopUpTechTalks.